knock. Stick around.
What's up, guys? Sam here, Contagious Collection, back with another one. Very excited again for this video, as I always am with all my videos. Back with another one, this time 15 more games on the good old Cube, the GameCube. I'm going to be recommending 15 more must-play, must-own games. Highly recommend these, of course. They're all amazing titles, and if you find them for the right price, guys, please pick these up and play them. They're amazing games. Can't recommend them enough. So, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the game room. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sit back, relax, grab your favorite drink and snacks, and here we go. First and foremost, I'm going to start off with one of my favorite, if not the quote-unquote favorite series of all time. Me being a huge Capcom fan. Huge Capcom fanatic. I love Capcom with all their games, especially their old stuff. Gonna start off, guys, with the Resident Evil series. And I know a lot of these games did get a lot of remastered versions on newer generation consoles and things like that. But till this day, I actually enjoy popping them in and still playing them the old way, or whatever, however you want to say it. But yeah, first I'm going to start off with Resident Evil 0, which is an amazing game, and I believe it is a double disc. I even have like codes written in here so I don't forget while I play it, if and when I play it, with the puzzles and all that. I've pretty much played all of these games and beat them. It's just something about it, where the way these games were made, it just makes me want to go back and play it again, and maybe, you know, discover things or find things that I haven't before. But nothing less of masterpieces, these games, I'm gonna say, because they're just like king of horror games, and Capcom does their stuff right. And I'm gonna say king because they're like one of the best when it comes to this. And Resident Evil games are just truly phenomenal. Love it. So, gonna be recommending Resident Evil 0, the original, which at the time was a remake of the original first game, Resident Evil. And there's a lot of changes to it. Of course, enhanced graphics for the time. A lot of gameplay has been changed as well. Really fun stuff. Probably my favorite in the series for whatever reason, or of course one of my favorites, and that is Resident Evil 2. And I was lucky enough to find these a while back, you know, for great deals, great prices. And of course, Resident Evil 3, I remember picking this up from the flea market for like 20 or 30 bucks. And again, complete. They're all in tic-tac condition. And this one, yeah, of course, this one and part 2, they all pretty much gotten remakes on them, and you play against the Nemesis on this one, which is really cool. Resident Evil 4, which is a lot of fans' favorites, and one of my favorites, of course. The one thing I truly love about this, besides the story, is the fact that you get to upgrade your weapons. That is like one of my favorite things on this. And of course, you play as Leon Kennedy, which he's my favorite character, or one of the favorite characters as far as like in Resident Evil goes. And I hope they make a remake on this one. This definitely deserves one as well. Same with Code Veronica X, or Code Veronica. And this one, I remember picking this up off a Craigslist deal. There was a guy that I usually would get games. I haven't in a while, but I remember he messaged me saying I got this, and at the time, I think it was about a couple years ago, maybe more. Even though, unfortunately, the manual is missing, I don't care. I have the game discs and the case. I remember picking this up for 20 bucks, so that was a steal of a deal in my book. You can't go wrong with that. And yeah, that was that. So the Resident Evil games, highly recommend these. Next two I'm going to be recommending are, of course, the the Metroid Prime games, 1 and 2. And this one, which is really cool, that actually came with the bonus disc. So I upgraded this a while back. I remember having just the original one, and a lot of people, I remember at the time, were kind of skeptical about it because, of course, Metroid being a Metroidvania, where that whole Metroidvania genre started, where you go back and forth and you gotta like go get certain things to, you know, progress and proceed to a different area. But they changed the recipe on this basically, and I think it was for the better. It's basically a first-person shooter, and they are absolutely amazing games. So much fun. Again, till this day, I love playing these games on the GameCube. Um, Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, and I absolutely love that foil cover, which is like a shiny cover on part 2. Even the back part has that as well. Uh, the artwork and everything, just love these games. Very fun games. Next one I'm going to show is, of course, I had to put these in there because I went on my shelf and I was thinking about what games to pick and choose for this video. And gotta go with Pikmin and Pikmin 2. Again, these are super fun games, and I believe this was like the beginning where these games got launched as like uh, exclusive titles for the GameCube. And at the time, Nintendo was trying to do different things. So got Pikmin and Pikmin 2. They both are complete in very nice condition. So very fun games. I absolutely love these games. Super fun. They're different, you know. They have their own touch and twist to them. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but nonetheless, nothing short of an amazing game. Super fun games. Next two, actually three that I'm going to be recommending are racing games. And again, I remember this one I picked up, which is Kirby Air Ride. I found this at a Salvation Army disc only, and I paid $3 for the disc only. This is again a few years back, and I ended up tracking down the case and the manual online off of eBay, and I think I paid like $10 or $11 for the case and manual with the artwork and everything. So I ended up piecing this and collecting this for about like 14, $15, give or take, maybe a little bit more or less. But yeah, I think I paid $3 for the disc only, and I had to pick it up, and I was looking out for this game. And for the case, I think I paid like 10 or 11, somewhere there, something like that. But yeah, something different. It's not your traditional Kirby game. It is a racing game. Again, it takes a little bit getting used to as far as like the controls go. But I think this is another fabulous game. I love that cover art. It is really cool, very sweet. So yeah, Kirby Air Ride. Next one I'm going to be recommending, of course, is FZero GX, another great racer. I could have put this in my first video, but I was just starting off with 10. So, of course, I love the FZero series. Another tough as nails when it comes to a racing game, but nonetheless, it is very fun. Uh, and that's what it's all about, having fun playing these video games. And I truly have a blast playing this one. Again, an awesome, very cool cover art. This one is complete as well. So yeah, FZero GX. If you guys are into racers, find it for a good deal. Definitely pick these up. Next one, the original was on the N64, and I believe this is the sequel to it, which is Wave Race Blue Storm. And I remember picking this up again for a couple bucks from a garage sale. And I gotta say, this thing was not even played, not even touched. I mean, it is in absolute tic-tac condition. The manual, the disc is in amazing condition. And it is another fun wave race game. I love wave racing games in general. So another great one. If you guys are into racing games, highly recommend that as well. And last two, definitely not least, is going to be This is one of my favorite games as well on the GameCube, and it's something different, very fun. Battalion Wars. It's super fun. The whole gameplay and everything about it. Where you play as these army little guys, and you get to command and tell your troops what to do. So it's kind of like a not like a it has like a action base to it where it's real time, but you also have to be a little bit strategic about it as well and know where to put your soldiers and how to command them. But it's such a fun game. Even the story, like as you're playing, there's like a storyline going. It's very fun. The graphics are very nice, like cartoony, but very cool, very well made. I believe, yeah, this one is complete as well, in very nice condition. There is a part two on the Wii, which I have it. I still haven't played it, but I want to give that a go one day as well, see what that is about. And yeah, Battalion Wars. Last one I'm going to be showing is a sports game. Now, this is not your average sports game. For whatever reason, this game is not very easy to find. I would say it's very uncommon to close to rare. But I remember picking this up from a guy that used to sell like on a street corner, no longer, unfortunately. And I ended up, coming across this guy like, whoa. And I got a lot of games from him for like really good deals. And again, I only paid like a few bucks on this. The manual, again, unfortunately, is missing, but nonetheless, I am glad I have this game, and that is Disney Sports Basketball. There's a lot of Disney Sports different games, like the football one. I believe there's a soccer. There might be a tennis, a skateboarding one, or something like that. Again, this is such a fun game. I know it's very expensive, this and that, yada yada. I don't care about that. Uh, I have the game. The manual's missing. It's super fun. You guys, if you find this game for the right price, highly recommend it. Definitely pick this up. That cover art again is so badass. Very cool with Mickey doing a layup. It's so much fun with like Disney characters. A super fun game. And again, I got lucky enough, right place, right time, and I picked this up. And I remember years back, you guys, where this game was still considered being uncommon to rare or whatnot. And years back, it has been officially over 7 years that I've been collecting now. And back then, a few years back, like I'm saying, it was this game. There was a point where it was like 50 or 60 bucks, and a lot of people would be telling me like, "Dude, this game is pretty pricey. It's going up and this and that." And guess what? It's gotten even more up. So at the right time, I'm glad I got this for a really good deal. And super fun game. Disney Sports Basketball. And that is my last recommendation for this video, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the continuous support that I've been getting. You guys are truly amazing. Um, Next video I'm going to be doing is actually on my stay tuned for that. It's going to be on my custom controllers collection. So it's going to be a really cool one. I think I got about 9 or 10, maybe more custom controllers that I've painted myself, and a few my brother has. So that video will be coming soon. So stay tuned for that. And again, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for taking time out of your day and watching and dropping comments and showing that continuous support. Really, truly appreciate it. Keep retro gaming alive. Stay up. Stay safe out there. And until next time, Sammy's outie. Take care, guys, and have a fantastic day. See ya.
I'll be back.